Hello, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me. Let's see which zodiac sign needs the next reading at this time. Messages. Who are we reading for? Sorry. Pisces. Okay, interesting. Pisces, let's get into your reading. Let's start with a fun card here for Pisces. Inspiration here. Yeah, you could be inspiring yourself or doing new things or trying new ideas or concepts, actually. Yeah, I've done something very fun today as well. Very much a new change. So, all eyes on you. I have a Pisces moon for reference. Yeah, this is the It Girl energy. Congrats on the future. Well, feature. But maybe there's something about your future as well. Congrats on the future, feature babe. Interesting. You could be like doing a lot of shadow work, things that are like helping you to move beyond something. Let's get you some tarot. Pisces, messages for Pisces, most important valuable message for their highest timeline. Messages from the spirit team and guides, Angel Michael, ancestors, guardian angels, and benevolent deities for Pisces. Oh my god, that came out quick. Okay, so this was kind of in the future position quite a bit, but it's the Four of Swords in the reverse, so this could be you coming out of some stage of rest. This could be coming maybe not quite right now, just because it's so much in the future that I'm thinking. It might not be instant, but you will be coming out of this rest. So maybe they're just like advising you that this is going to be your future. Just put that there for symbolism. Page of Pentacles. You could have been dealing with a coworker situation or some kind of work situation that you could have released with the Ten of Wands in the reverse, and this is what they're congratulating you on. Maybe you're releasing this is kind of freeing up energy, freeing up inspiration, space, room. Yeah, I could have detached or left something behind with the Six of Swords there. You can see the flying squirrel energy. So this could have been quite the feat. Like, flying squirrels are quite impressive, right? To traverse kind of the big distance it looks like he's going. So, yeah, the Hermit here, you could have like kind of had to go within or be very kind of pre-mantisy, kind of calculated, slow, diligent, graceful as you kind of realize something or was given some kind of understanding. You're very loved by your spirit team as well. Like, I'm being drawn to like how the circular moon just kind of like looks so loving. And so of course we have Venus and Jupiter also in Cancer, which is another fellow water sign. So if you have all your placements in Pisces are receiving that trine from Venus and Jupiter, both benefics in Cancer. So whatever house that's in for you will be an area of expansion. Jupiter protection, Venus attraction, relation, money, all that jazz. So something about slowing down. Don't rush into this as well. Like, be careful. You don't want to make mistakes. You don't want to hurt yourself. So maybe that's why we had rest in the revert, like coming out of rest so far in the future. Maybe this is not as instant as you might anticipate, especially with all the retrograde energy. So maybe there's something about biding your time. Biden, interesting. Yeah, you could still be detaching emotionally from something. This could be something to do with the Gemini or a relationship potentially. So let's see what else we can get. Pisces, messages for Pisces, people and placements. Most important messages for their highest timeline for Pisces from their spirit team. Green Witch. No one decision is insignificant. The act of intentionality calls to you. You can see how relaxed she is with her eyes kind of closed in the present, doing chores or running around. So there's some kind of like that fox embracing her. Very peaceful, content energy here that could be like really sowing your seeds or kind of humming to your seeds as well. Like if you're growing something, you could be kind of sowing them with beautiful music or beautiful vibes. Keeping your vibes really high could be really important as well at this time. Doing things that cultivate that, not doing anything else that doesn't. Kind of energy, grounded, because it's very Taurus, Taurian, Venusian energy. It's very much feeling self-love, feeling self-care, and as such, attracting greater abundance as a result. Like maybe you weren't sending out the right energy before, and there's something about like regrounding, like shedding, like stabilizing. I don't know. Consequences of your action, mindfulness, and interconnectedness. Yeah, this could be regarding like your home or those Cancer placements. Green Witch, or this could be like a new beginning. I heard lease on life or on your emotional realm, like your emotional basis on how you operate emotionally. Like maybe you're healing some kind of like nervous system regulatory issues, or you notice that as you do certain things or as you cleanse certain ways of being or keep simplicity at top of mind, that you feel more calm and grounded, slowing down kind of energy. A green witch is in tune with nature, sensing the connection between herself and everything. She speaks to plants, animals, and skies and rivers, hearing their guidance and sorrows, taking just enough for her needs while bringing awareness to the ways humans have negatively impacted the planet. So maybe you're getting really connected with like shamanistic practices, or like kind of, even if not, just like grounding your energy could be really important as well, like stabilizing. Knowing how she treats the earth is reflected in how she treats herself, and how she treats herself is likewise mirrored in her entire collective consciousness. So there's something about like maybe if you want to call in more abundance, maybe clean your room or like so that you're actually prepared for when these things come in, or structure your ideas, or stabilize your days or something like that, routines, or I don't know, or just like maybe don't do that if you have too much of that. Release the reins on that and allow yourself to go with your gut instinct on what you should be doing, and maybe just have like a looser to-do list and just checking them off. Green Witch is here to remind you to be mindful of the consequences of your energy. The words you speak, the way you view yourself and others, as well as the actions you take, have the impact on all of humanity. If you're cruel to someone, that person could go on to harm themselves or others. If you hide your light from the world because of low self-worth or shame, then you rob others of the chance to love and appreciate the gifts you were sent here to share. So there could be some kind of like recalibrating, getting to like deep inner truths. What you say and do matters, even if you can't see the immediate cause and effect of your choices. It's like every thought. And what you don't say and the ways you didn't show up also have consequences. This could be about your work. So there's something about your daily routine that you could be like maybe making sure that you're booking in time to achieve like a little bit of everything. Could be relevant, but interesting. Peonies on the top. I feel like there's something about like alchemy here. Like you could be alchemizing like a negative situation into a more positive one. But let's get you. Oh my God, did you hear that? That's crazy. Someone just like revved, like it sounded like a monster truck or something. That's crazy. Maybe not. It sounded like some kind of sports car. Someone's definitely doing something. Tell me more about the actions for their highest timeline for Pisces people and placements. Most important vital actions. Support yourself before you can support others. Beautiful energy. Subtle, crafty, wisdom. So maybe you're doing crafts or something. Maybe you're just learning a lot at this time and like maybe listening to podcasts as you get shit done. Fierce nature with calm exterior. I like that. So maybe you're like channeling your energy into something, but still staying calm. Considerate, balanced, and generous. I like that. There's something about maybe like healing yourself. It says energy of the unexpected or movement. So maybe there's something about like alchemizing some kind of conflictual energy, a conflict energy, or some kind of new creative inspiration for you that is like balancing you and allowing you to like draw in more. There's something also about like sitting in your own throne or sitting on your own throne, like really centering your energy, or like, yeah, like feeling something, like feeling the present moment, feeling your accomplishments could be important. Yeah, 9 of Cups here. Wow. So this is all about like your happiness at the end of the day, like putting your needs first. Everything, yeah, happiness, high-minded, optimism, trust in the universe. And we have 7 of Wands in the reverse, so this could be about moving away from anything that's brought you conflict. This could also be about opening yourself up to greater joy and happiness as well. It's like I feel like there's almost an empowerment here, because usually the 7 of Wands upright is like a very defensive attitude, but this could be like almost a sense of empowerment, or like, oh, I don't need to defend myself because the threats are not there anymore kind of energy. Deeper meaning, attainment, optimism, and selflessness. I feel like this is not about selflessness. This is about putting yourself first, which allows you to, I don't know, feel good kind of energy, because we have the Green Witch under that. Yeah, 8 of Cups under that. Yeah, you could be talking a lot with your spirit team, or like birds could be relevant. You can see on her shoulder. Oh, there's a little snake there too. So you're being very protected. There's something about cultivating like beautiful things around you as well. You could be like into decor or getting new things, or just like sprucing things up. Yeah, work on the top of the deck. I love that. Like working on something, kind of honing your craft, or just putting little by little, kind of building something. I'm also seeing like the metaphor, maybe literally someone carving something out of wood. I'm seeing someone take a chainsaw. Like they used to have these competitions at fairs that I'd go to growing up, where they would take chainsaws and like craft like a quick carving. I don't know, maybe you're quickly changing something into something else. Interesting. And maybe that's why you need to center your energy. Okay, let's get you some of these for Pisces. Oh my God. Thank you for being here. Messages for their highest timeline for Pisces from their spirit team, guardians, and guides. Yeah, you're moving away from something like quickly that was like draining you of your energy or could have given you bad karma. Could be something from past lives or the past in general, or just like repetitive loops. This could have been with an air sign or somebody that you were socializing with. Maybe you kind of pulled away from people at that time. Tell me more. Your highest timeline. Feminine. Yeah, you could be a feminine watching this, so don't be confused by the King of Cups. It looks like the feminine is on top of the Nine of Cups. We have this beautiful feminine green witch underneath as well. So any other messages for their highest timeline, guardians and guides, for their most beneficial deities, Jesus, Angel, Michael, and guardian angels? Interesting. You could have left something to move towards greater stability or harmony or flow. Like maybe at first when you left it, it was kind of tumultuous, but then you like quickly gained some kind of like stability, is what I'm seeing. Like as soon as like you were out of something, there was nothing impacting you anymore. It's kind of like jumping from the eye of a storm, or jumping out of like a net or like a web as well. Like maybe somebody was trying to trap you or something. Anything else for Pisces? Yeah, third eye clarity, dreams. You could be like, yeah, your third eye could have like helped you tap into like a divine detour or some kind of understanding or enlightenment, some kind of eureka moment, Pisces. Decisions that helped you to make a decision regarding something, maybe. Beautiful. Like you were able to evaluate something, maybe more clear, where you want to plant your seeds, what do you want to actually grow. You could have reflected a lot on this. Like maybe you even changed your mind entirely on where you were investing. Yeah, completion. So your third eye helped you to complete some kind of cycle. I love that. Saturn in the reverse. So this could be like something that used to hold you back, or someone controlling, or maybe fears, or a boss, or something, a restriction of some sort. Could have been something to do with a passionate situation as well, like chemistry. Maybe this person was superficial. Yeah, wish fulfillment in the reverse, commitment in the reverse. So maybe there was something about like a lack of because this person could be very social, or they care a lot about others, or they could have many feminines around them. Or this could have been more of a lust-based connection, more superficial connection. Or maybe you just weren't happy there, and there was something to do with your South Node that you had to release with the Ten of Wands. So, awesome energies. Let's move on. Let's get you Lenormand for Pisces. And their highest teams of light for the most important timeline from angels, guardians, and guides. Lady. Ooh, you could be getting younger. I just got in my head. Yeah, because you're not in these conflictual situations that could be like ramping up your cortisol or changing your hormones or stressing you out, that you're actually looking younger, feeling younger. Like your cells could be rejuvenating because of this newfound peace or stability that you're finding as well. And this is going to really help you channel and actually go towards new beginnings as well. There's also something about wealth that could be coming up as well. This could be in connection to networks, organizations, or people around you as well. Yeah, there's a lot of expansion in that area. Or this just could be like new faith or understanding or beliefs regarding your own self-worth and self-esteem, which elevates your frequency and allows you to kind of tap into those realities. So very interesting energies. Let's get you some juicy messages if we have any. I've kind of expanded to an extra container, so don't judge me. Glass animals. You could be like into like funky music. Play that funky music, right, boy. Anything else for Pisces from their spirit team? Celebrate. Wow, celebrate is showing itself. So yeah, you've kind of got to embody that culture. I'm getting summer, like really enjoying the summer, maybe like tapping into like vitality or like flowers, or like tapping into like summer kind of vibes, colors, foods, music, hobbies. Oh, sorry. But don't stress yourself out too either. Like you don't have to like go on a roller coaster or anything, or run a marathon, Pisces. But there's something about your vitality increasing maybe, or like your clarity, or Pisces. I'm seeing a surfboard or a skateboard. Maybe somebody here does something to do with like boards. Or maybe you're just like skating away from something, Pisces. Skirt. All right, let's see what we've got. Yeah, Nabirius could be a demon or spirit with themes relevant to this whole like wish not granted situation that you've let go with the Ten of Wands in the reverse. They want your person because you want your person. So maybe there's a lot of competition with this person, or there's a lot of people around them, or there's like a lot of petty stuff going on. Luck is a state of mind. So that yeah, you're really tapping into the abundance. And Venus and Jupiter are trining all your Pisces placements, so it's a great time to like enjoy. Cancer and well, Pisces are all about your emotional state. Pisces is more connected with like maybe film or like inspiration and the highest realms of psychic kind of ability. And Cancer is also very psychic, but it's also about feeling good, like the food you eat or how you care for yourself, the bathing rituals you have, or your nighttime routine. Experience is the best teacher. So maybe you've taught yourself as well a lot. You could be like doing a lot in a short amount of time, or it seems this way to others, or maybe this is like you collapsing paradigms. Wants you to be in their low vibe. So this could be a cycle you're completing. Yeah, I feel like there's something about like maybe you look like maybe not look, maybe you are like in number wise older for like whoever you are, but there's something very youthful, like backwards retained in your energy. There's something very like kind of like aren't jellyfish, or there's like some creatures that are like water creatures where they like can reverse age. I'm pretty sure it's jellyfish because they said that, right? Like they can live like 1,000 years, or it's like ridiculously long times, and it's because they can like revert back to like previous states of being, or like timelines or mental paradigms, or I don't know. And it's also the positive energy, right? Like your body's going to obviously operate at in a better way when you're feeling good, when your hormones are like, oh yeah, I'm having a great time, or I've regulated my nervous system, or I'm eating well, or I'm sleeping well, or I'm feeling good, or I'm inspired, right? So give yourself time to not deal with them. Someone could have tried to silence you, like maybe keep you quiet, or tried to keep you from like, I don't know. It turned into a bad contract. God is with you everywhere. So maybe that's that third eye. Self-realization. Yeah, it's like really opening your own third eye. They want your attention. It says break free and level up. Break free. Yeah, so maybe somebody was trying to like stop you in some way, like was trying to put the brakes on your own level up. Because I wrote this wrong. I wrote like a car brake. I didn't mean to write a car brake. Unlocking. Yeah. I'm hearing like keys, like a giant key, like rattling in the freaking like. Maybe you unlocked something, like even like seeing through something, or somebody like maybe haters. Because I'm getting the movie Skeleton Key, which great movie if you haven't seen it. Don't show frustration at work. And during that movie, she had to like not show Kate Hudson had to not show her frustration in that movie. Glacia Labialis could be another demon or spirit themes relevant to this reading. More discipline and consistency. So this could be something you're building like a muscle. Incoming overflow of blessings. Wow, I love this. Yeah, you can even see how strong she is. Like here, she's like, yeah, I've just escaped, but like, damn, did I get a good landing? There are negative entities that hate good happening. Charge on like warrior, and also your energy and that is changing the world, right? So you're elevating frequency. They're losing power. Your spirit team has been waiting for you to rise to power. Father watching over you. So if you have a passed on father, grandfather maybe, or somebody who's like that, wanted to take away your options. Oh, yikes. Yeah, I heard like blocking, right? So maybe you had to like do a quick like trick on them. I don't know. Maybe they're trying to trick on you. I don't know. Painting you out to be a bad person. This person could like pranks, or like thinks it's funny or something like that. They could be like a comedian a bit, but like I'm feeling like negative energy off them. It's not like a nice comedian. I don't know. Connect with divine downloads. Yeah, it's giving like, you know, like a comedian that like touched a child, and then I forget his name. He like looks his age though for sure. Like he's not aging backwards. I think he's like losing his hair. I don't know. I don't know his name. I don't watch enough of that stuff. Connect with divine downloads. So yeah, continue to put yourself in that receptivity. Connect with your guides. Continue to pray to stay focused on what's important every day and every morning. Don't lower your vibration. Ask to be guided towards ways to increase your vibration, of course, to help the connection between you and your spirit team become even stronger. But I hope you enjoyed this quick little reading. Thank you for joining me. Please hit like, subscribe. Deeply appreciated. You can get a personal use in the Buy Me a Coffee link, or leave a tip through there. Best of luck. Take care.